YouTube, this is Katie and I'm returning the video. Today, we're going to be talking, okay? So, I went to a job shadow, which I do from time to time. I have, like, vlogs in the past where I've gone on job shadows, and basically I just spend a day with the company and see what they do. So, I did a job shadow. This is my second time going to this, okay. So, the Atlanta Film Festival is what I shadowed for originally. But this time I shadowed for the Atlanta Film Society. So the festival is like their event and the society is like the company. So I shadowed for the Atlanta Film Society, and when I left they gave me this bag and it's full of like posters, t-shirts, fun things. And I want to open all my stuff while I talk to you guys. Because like doing mundane things with my friends is one of my goals. Like I think that would be fun. Like, hey, I gotta go get some groceries. Hey, so do I. Hey, let's do it together. The thing about that is like my friends don't exist and my acquaintances don't like me enough to sit around and do nothing with me. So I talk to my phone. I feel like my framing is terrible. I still don't really know what my YouTube channel is or the best way to do it, so I'm probably going to change camera angles at some point in this video just to try different camera angles, see how I like them, see how we look, see how it goes. This looks messy. With the poster I already opened, there's only one that I already opened because I couldn't wait. I'm an eager beaver. And I feel like while I do this, I want to talk to you guys about YouTube, but I don't know if that topic is going to last the whole video. But anyways, I want to talk about censorship on YouTube. So, yeah. So this one is like poster for the film festival. It's really cute, really pretty. I guess I'll put this up in my room. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these posters. I'm not really a poster in my room kind of person, but maybe I should become one because now I have a bunch of posters. But anyways, I've been up to date with this. You can watch Angelica, spelled with a K, and her last name starts with an O. She's a really cool commentary channel, and she has two videos kind of on this matter. One featured James Charles, another featured a white guy. James Charles is a white guy. Another guy, I forgot his name. But yeah, it was basically like so and such, whoever, I don't know who it is, wants to ban my channel. And the other one was talking about James Charles. So basically these two YouTubers, and others, I'm sure, have basically made comments to Susan, the CEO of YouTube, talking about commentary and drama channels, and basically just saying that they don't think they should be allowed on the platform because they produce bullying content and that people shouldn't be bullied on YouTube. And, you know, that's fair and fun and funky fresh. But the thing about that is the kind of general I'm taking off the rubber band, that's that noise. The kind of general consensus is that they're only feeling this is too loud. Only feel like they don't want drama channels to exist because they are targeted by drama channels. They get themselves into drama channels comment on them, and basically they feel attacked. It's like basically saying, you know, this teacher shouldn't be at the school anymore because they gave me an F, but they gave you an F because you didn't do the assignment. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you brought that upon yourself. Like, what did you expect? People are going to talk about you when you're on a platform. What did you expect? So that's why people are kind of like taking issue with this idea. And ooh, this one's fancy. Oh, I love this. Okay, so it's like, it says film, obviously, but it's like, I like how the letters are like cut out, and the poster is meant to lay this way. This one's cool. I do like this one, and it's thick. This one's thicker paper than the other one. This is so cool. Who designed this? Probably, I don't want to say their names, but like I did meet the people who work there, but I don't want to disclose their names. But I'm thinking of someone who might have designed this. I'm like, yo, this one's cool. But anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so some people are kind of supporting this idea of like, you know, get rid of commentary and drama channels. There shouldn't be bullying on YouTube. ABCXYZ. Okay, here's how I feel, right? And does anyone care about my opinion? No. Is Susan checking for my opinion? No. Am I relevant at all? No. But I want to share my opinion anyways because I have it. And I mean, what else am I going to do with it? We're opening a long one now. Yes. So first, let's talk about free speech. Not everything in life has to give you free speech. Most places and most things that you can be like a part of don't give you free speech. Like Club Penguin. There's no free speech on Club Penguin. Well, there wasn't any free speech on Club Penguin when it existed. Club Penguin, you have to follow Club Penguin rules because there's kids on Club Penguin and they only want kids talking to other kids a certain way. They want it to be kid-friendly and safe and make parents happy, so you cannot say certain things on Club Penguin. What's another thing you can be a part of? School. You cannot, well, in some cases, you cannot hold a KKK rally on a college campus. You're not going to get the papers approved. You're not going to get permission to do that because you don't have free speech in college, even though you're a part of it. You don't have free speech. So you being like, oh, the college campus won't let me have my KKK rally. What the heck? They're being so unfair. They don't have to let you do that. You don't have free speech. This is so big. I did not know notices to do this. You don't have free speech, so they really don't have to let you do anything because you abide by their rules. Your college campus is not the U.S. government. The U.S. government has to give you free speech. If you go out on a street corner, you can have your KKK meeting. You can, as long as you're not hurting anybody or breaking any laws, you can say whatever you want to say. But not everything in life automatically has free speech attached to it. And that in some cases can be a good thing. Like with kids on Club Penguin, you know? It's nice to have a place where you can send your kids to play computer games knowing that they're not going to hear or see anything too inappropriate. Or, you know, other situations I'm sure. But, like, sometimes I just, like, wonder about it. And YouTube is one of those times where I'm just like, should we have free speech on YouTube? Or should it be, you know, really strict guidelines? And YouTube already has guidelines. There's already things you can't do on YouTube. You can't upload pornographic content. Like recently there was a channel deleted that had... It was a drawing reference that a lot of my friends use. Hi, I'm a college student. I study animation. We draw a lot. Okay. So it was a drawing reference that a lot of my friends use. And basically, there's nude models on that page, and they do poses for you, and it'll be like, here's a 30-second pose, draw it. Here's a 30-second pose, draw it. And you just basically do a live drawing class, but it's online with nude models. And that counts as educational content. But YouTube doesn't always, you know, audit things appropriately. And so that page not finally, because it's not like a good thing. I feel like it was inevitable though. So they got deleted, even though it's educational content for community guidelines. And it's like, okay, that's fair enough. This isn't Pornhub. This is YouTube. There doesn't need to be porn on here. You can restrict certain things. But YouTube has gotten to a point where they restrict creators, but only some creators. And then it's like, okay, what are you really doing? You know? Like, for example, news outlets can post on YouTube. Fox News, CNN, the other ones, they can post on YouTube. And they can say whatever they want. Terrorist attack, Donald Trump is a fool, the Antichrist is coming. They can say whatever they feel like saying. This is very yellow. Ooh, that's creepy. There's like a girl's face that just like jumped out at me. Do you see her? She creeping. But news outlets can post on YouTube and they can say newsy things. They can say whatever they want and there's no problem. So if you're going to allow news outlets to say whatever they want, why can't a commentary channel then come and say whatever they want? If a news outlet talks about Black Lives Matter, why when a regular commentary YouTuber talks about Black Lives Matter, their video is demonetized or comments are disabled or they get deleted altogether? Why? Explain. Why are the community guidelines different for Fox News than they are for regular YouTubers? And even if they are like different, even if it is justified, this poster is so big, what am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do? Like, it's so pretty and everything. But where am I supposed to put this? I have 3 of these big posters and only 1 bedroom. Even if the creator guidelines are different, and if you count as a news outlet, you can say this. If you don't count as a news outlet, you can't say that. Why? It's the same advertisers, it's the same viewers, it's all the same. So what's really the difference? Why can't it be like a, you know, sensitive content warning that doesn't really affect your ads, doesn't affect your ranking in the YouTube analytics system? It's just a little sticker that says, hey, if you're 5 years old, maybe don't watch this. Or maybe just like a little setting that parents can turn on for their kids' YouTube channels so that both the news stuff and the commentary stuff that just goes a little too far doesn't show up. You know, why can't people talk about current events, issues, race, sexual assault, religion? Why can't people talk about these things freely on YouTube without being demonetized when other people can? Or without having their videos deleted or their comments disabled when other people can? So I think if the world was consistent, then we'd be cool. But why is it that some kids on Club Penguin can't say those bad words, but the other kids can? That's not a rule, because Club Penguin is consistent, whereas YouTube is not. Another thing YouTube loves to do is it loves to not enforce copyright rules so much with its big and popular YouTubers. You know, Daniel Kahn or Tina Mojo can make a really sexually inappropriate video and they'll be cool, they'll be fun and funky fresh. You watch their video and before get an ad for a preschool and it's all fine. But, you know, what was her name? Life with Mac uploads a non-sexually explicit video where she holds a sponge and that gets demonetized. Why? For what? Because she's a minor, Daniel Kahn's a minor. Daniel Kahn is younger than Life with Mac, so exblase. And YouTube cannot exblase. They cannot explain because their rules are inconsistent and don't make any sense and target smaller creators and creators that they don't like and don't care about. Period. Ooh, this one's another one of like the offset letters that I love. That's really big, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Oof. Oof, oof. So I, along with other YouTubers, just feel like a consistent rule on YouTube would make it better. And I feel like YouTube should allow free speech. That's just how I feel. I feel like if you're going to allow news to come onto your platform, you should allow free speech. Now you can put, you know, limits, or you can categorize things. Like you can say, okay, porn isn't speech. So no, porn can stay a thing. And you can also say like, oh, if you want to talk about, you know, charged topics, like, what is it called? Controversial topics, then we'll put like a little sticker in the corner of your video, right above the timestamp. You know, when people go to click on the video, we'll just put a little sticker that says like, CC, controversial content. CC is already stands for something else, but you know what I'm getting at. Just so that viewers know, if you don't feel like getting bombarded today, maybe don't click on this video. And it's like the titles are pretty prevalent already. Like you can already tell what you're getting yourself into before you click on the video, so it's like whatever. And also, the whole thing with advertisers, can we just talk about that for a second after I change camera angles again? Advertisers, every so often, love to come out and be like, oh, we're not going to advertise on YouTube anymore because, you know, this type of content, we don't agree with this content, and blah, 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 blah. I don't understand it. I just made some points, but I feel like I just rambled my way through it. So let me summarize what I just said, because it took me like 12 minutes to say what was really 2 sentences. Advertisers are a big concern. Pretty much the whole reason that Susan is trying to figure out what can and can't be said on YouTube, what videos to monetize, what videos to demonetize, what videos to push more through the algorithm, what videos to take away from the algorithm. How to do this is for advertisers. YouTube wants to make money, and the best way to do that is to have advertisers come to YouTube and give them, you know, ads to play before, during, and after videos. Advertisers, for some reason, are constantly deciding, not constantly, but occasionally, some advertisers will just decide, oh, we're not going to advertise on YouTube anymore because there's inappropriate content on there. But it's kind of like, who cares? Who is associating the YouTube videos they watch with the ad that comes before it? Not anybody that I know of. Like, if you see a Disney ad before a Tana Montague video, you're not going to think, oh my gosh, Disney and Tana are associated. You'd think that if Tana like had a brand deal with Disney, if Disney sponsored them for videos. But if you just see the ad, I don't think anybody's saying Disney agrees with everything Tana said because the Disney ad played before Tana. I don't think anybody's saying that. Disney ads play on TV. Disney ads, Coca-Cola ads, Pepsi ads, all that will play in the middle of Dexter. Does that mean Coca-Cola thinks you should go around slicing people's throats? No, but the ad is still there. So what's the difference on YouTube? Why are advertisers even concerned with what YouTube videos are going up when no one else is? No one else cares. Nobody was like, oh my god, Disney, did you really put your ads on YouTube when there's inappropriate content on there? Like, who cares? Disney, you could honestly put your ads before Pornhub videos. Nobody would care. It wouldn't make a difference because the people watching those Pornhub videos are already adults. So it's not like you're promoting Pornhub to kids by putting a Disney ad before it, because kids shouldn't be on Pornhub in the first place. Kids shouldn't be clicking on videos where the title is something they don't understand. You know, the title is like, I don't know, like terrorist attack in so and such whatever. Kids most of the time are not going to be interested in clicking on that. So if there's an ad that plays before that, who cares? Like, it doesn't need to be everybody friendly for there to be an ad before it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the issue is being created by an issue that doesn't exist. Nobody is associating the ads with the video. So trying to associate the ads with the video just doesn't make sense. And the video should be able to be whatever content it wants to be. And monetization should be there. I think that there should be community guidelines. Stick to your guidelines for everybody. No minors, okay? Get rid of Life with Mac. She's a minor. Makes sense. But then why are you keeping Daniel calm? No porn. Get rid of porn. Makes sense. But then why are you getting rid of educational content that just happens to feature nudity? No cursing. Just don't do that. Just don't. I don't even care if it's consistent. Just don't do that. This is not Club Penguin. Please stop. And then it's like age restricted content. Why is Haley Pham's vlog channel age restricted? She doesn't curse. She's family friendly. She doesn't talk about sex or anything. Like, she's just a teenager making cookies, taking pictures. Like, why is that age restricted? But then these like children's content videos that are really inappropriate, they're usually animated videos and they're like really gory and just crazy, and they feature just like weird stuff. Why isn't that age restricted? Like, that should not be given to children. So it's just a lack of consistency on YouTube's part, and just a lack of like general customer service. Like, how many times have you heard a YouTuber be like, oh, you know, I had this problem, I tried to go to YouTube about it, they didn't do anything, and, you know, now I'm screwed. All the time. All the time, because YouTube is just not consistent, and also they don't care. This shirt, the fabric of this shirt is really thin, but it's also really comfortable. So I'm like happy about this shirt. Look at this. When it's this fun green color, we stand this shirt. I got two shirts. That's all in all. To wrap things up, as I kind of just did, but I just feel like YouTube shouldn't be censoring bullying. You know, like, should we be bullying people? No. But is talking about someone in a negative way bullying? Not all the time. And how does YouTube really define bullying? I'm sure they don't. I'm sure that they'll just pick comment. Oh, I love this. I love this. It's not the film festival. It's probably like an associated. Oh no, this is the Film Society. They do something called screencraft. I love this. We stand. I love this shirt. It's a little typewriter, but it's got like, it's like also like it's a typewriter, but it's a film like thing, you know, the film, it's a film camera, but it's a typewriter, and then it's like screenplay, and in the typewriter font. I love that. We stand, and it's in the same thin but cozy material. I feel like there should be boundaries of what is considered bullying and what isn't. I don't think that bullying should be promoted on this platform. I don't think YouTube has to give people free speech, but I think things should be consistent. If news outlets are allowed to talk about something, commentary channels should be allowed to talk about the same thing, and they should receive the same amount of monetization and the same amount of push through the algorithm and, you know, stuff like that. I think it should be consistent. And YouTube is about the creators, or it's supposed to be about the creators, and not about the big companies. So saying like, Vivo can do whatever they want, Fox can do whatever they want, Beyonce can do whatever she wants, but you, little YouTuber, forget you. That is not really consistent with the message that YouTube has always been trying to send of like, this is about the creators. So let's get a little consistency, Susan. Next, YouTube rules should be consistent from creator to creator. If Tana can't do something, no, I'm sorry. So the backwards. If Joe Blow Schmo can't do something, Tana also can't do that thing. If Joe Blow Schmo can't do something, Jake Paul also can't do that thing. It should be consistent, because if it's not, it's just not there. Next, there should be a better system of checking people's videos. The demonetization process, the copyright claim system needs improvements. All these kinds of systems have constantly caused YouTubers issues. There are countless videos out there on how these issues are created. Susan, if you really want to know, look it up. Look up YouTube sucks, or like, YouTube demonetizing videos for no reason, or just whatever. Like, there was this one situation where this girl demonetized this other girl's video, but in order to, not demonetize, she copyright claimed this girl's video, but in order to get the copyright claim removed, the girl would have to give the other girl, who was like crazy and like danger to her, she would have to give her her personal information. So it was like, I can't send her my personal information, but she put a false claim on my video, so what am I supposed to do? Finally, everything came in a bag, so I now have another reusable tote for groceries. It says the best of enemies on it. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I got a reusable tote. And that was everything in my bag, so it's nice that I'm about done talking. YouTube customer service in general just needs to be better, and it needs to really, you need to hire more people or find a new robot to do your, I don't know what you need to do, but you need to figure out a way that when things are going wrong, they can be fixed, no matter how big your channel is. And my final point is that if you want to make rules about something, because like I said, I don't think YouTube has to provide free speech as long as it's consistent and within reason. Like, I don't think YouTube is a child's platform, so don't treat it like it's a child's platform. Everyone on YouTube is not under the age of 18, so saying no cursing, or we're not going to push you through analytics, that's absurd, because there's adults on YouTube who like cursing in their content or don't mind it. Things like that, basically. So just, I know you're trying to be advertiser friendly, but A, I don't think you need to do that, and B, there's a difference between advertiser friendly and kid friendly. But my actual final point is that every rule that YouTube wants to bring about, such as no bullying, needs to have clear guidelines. It shouldn't be abstract or up to interpretation what bullying is, because then YouTubers can't abide by the rule, and then you run into the issue of not being consistent when enforcing the rule, because there isn't really a rule in place at all, just some abstract words. If you want to have rules like no bullying, you have to be very clear on what counts as bullying, and a very clear system on how something is decided to be bullying. I don't think it should just be your video's gone. Bye. Nothing you can do about that, because you bullied Cody Co, so, not Cody Co, oh my gosh. You bullied Jake Paul, so bye Cody Co. Have a nice life. I think it just needs to be very controlled, very clear, and easy to understand, and easy to abide by. I just want to see creators have a nice time. Like me, I'm very, very small. My videos aren't even monetizable. I'm not suffering any of these issues. It's pretty much everybody that I watch at this point, not just commentary channels, like every channel I watch, like Game Grumps, every channel I've ever been on has, not except the big channels like Tana and Jake, because I don't watch their videos. So every channel I've ever been on has at some point had problems with YouTube's system. And it's just like, YouTube, what are you doing, sis? What are you doing, sweetie? Clean it up, get it together, get your act straight, and just do something that makes sense, please. And that is all for this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. I hope you liked me opening my little package. I really enjoyed my stickers and that screenwriting shirt. That one's my favorite. That's my favorite from the whole thing. So happy they gave me that shirt. I'll see you guys next time. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about these camera angles, which one is the best, and let me know what you think about these little sit down, talk with me kind of videos. I hope you've been clicking on the videos that have showed up while I've been talking, and I'll see all you guys next time. Until then, toodaloo. I'll give you a few more seconds to click. Please subscribe to me. My Lion King video did very well, and I don't know if that means I should do more movie reviews, or if that was just because it was a Lion King, but I don't know if I want this to be a movie review channel. I don't really know. I'm gonna need some feedback on you guys to help me with that one. But you should have probably clicked off by now anyway. So I'll see y'all next time. Until then, toodaloo.